What's good, baby? Welcome back to Protoscope's gaming channel featuring Brave Frontier. So today we're going to be doing a unit review, kind of a unit review slash analysis on 6-star Ren. I absolutely love this unit, regardless of her low hit count. So we're using Wise, Dilma, SGX, you know, the regular review stuff people use. And we're going to get a guesstimate of how, well, estimate to be exact, of how much damage she does at her BB. So her Brave Burst is a 22 hit AoE, boosts defense for 3 turns by 40%, which is really good. And when we take measurement, we're considering using the bottom right unit, which is the Pirate. I forgot his name, the Pirate. So Brave Burst does about 175,000 damage. So that's pretty low for a Brave Burst, but it gets the job done. Provides a nice amount of battle crystals as well. So we're going to do the same test. Wise, Dilma for defense ignore, Brutal Elixir, Thunder Aura, all the goodies. Dual SGX for crit. And we're going to test the SBB now. So the SBB does 25 hits, heals, and increases defense for 3 turns. So that's something to consider if you don't have Darwin Shell or Shira. I mean, she's not a mitigator, but it helps out a little bit. Nothing better than cutting that damage down in half. No defense could surpass that. So 209,000, so slightly higher than the Brave Burst. She hits pretty soft, but she gets the job done for what she's used for. So now we're going to use her in an arena. So we're using the Ultra lead strategy, putting Ren at the top spot to get those battle crystals rolling in. I don't have any spheres attached to her. I wanted to get a raw idea of how she does without spheres. Now she can do a lot better with Soul Creator or Lexita, anything like that. Get those battle crystals rolling in, but I wanted to do a raw test. She did have Wicked Blade on the BB and SBB test, so I forgot to mention that. Alright. So, we are... I'm kind of pissed off Farley didn't use his Brave Burst. I would have won, but yeah, this is why I retired from Arena, because it's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. But whatever. So now we're going to use her at lead. Now her lead skill states: recovers HP for all units every turn, boosts the battle crystal drop rate, and nullifies all status elements. Okay. The BC drop rate is false. I think they converted it to heart crystals, because I noticed no battle crystal drop rate in this. It actually did worse than the Ultor lead. So, watch it closely. See, she doesn't even get her Brave Burst this time, and I'm using the exact same thing. Only thing I did was switch Ultra from Ultra lead to Ren's lead. So you're supposed to notice a significant amount in BB difference, BB gauge fill rate difference when you increase battle crystal drop rate. Ultra at lead does not increase any battle crystals. All he does is increase attack, defense, crit, and weakness and stuff like that. He does not increase battle crystals, so I have no idea why Ultor's leader skill works better than Ren's when it comes to getting BBs activated. Now let's do a side-by-side comparison to try to figure out what's going on here. So let's break it down a little bit. We're going to go up. We're going to replay the scenarios, and let's pay a close attention to what's actually going on. Okay, so let's see if heart crystal drop rate or effectiveness is actually increased. Let's check it out. Let's go back and watch this in slow motion. Alright guys, so I slowed it down and I cut it to the part where we obtained the crystals. So as you can see, the left side is Ren's leader skill. Look how much more heart crystals are used here. There's so much heart crystals being given to the team. So there's a typo on Gumi's part. It's supposed to be heart crystals instead of battle crystals. So her leader skill does not increase battle crystals at all. It just increases heart crystals. So I clarified that up for you guys, and let's move on to the next part. Alright, so I know a lot of you are wondering, oh, can we use her instead of Shira? Well, you can. So I'm just gonna put this side-by-side comparison of the same exact team. Just a little different leader Lario at lead, but it doesn't affect anything dramatically. So we replace Ren, Shira with Ren. Shira was using Soul Creator, I believe, and Amo Hobaken. Ren is just using Amo Hobaken. Now, the video on the left is actually sped up because it took a lot longer to beat Frontier Hunter as opposed to using Shira, because Shira does a little more damage. But you get around similar scores, nothing too dramatic, but you notice a little difference in the scores. But you notice a big difference at the end when you fight Orwin. That mitigation actually comes in handy. So if you guys happen to pull a Ren and don't have a Shira, this Ren will actually work probably just as good until you get to the last two fights when they actually hit pretty hard, where you're going to need those damage mitigation buffs. But her heal is really good. I actually pretty like it. It brings the entire teams to max HP when using it. None of them have any stat spheres that increase HP, so this is all their raw stats. Besides Lario on the right, well, my friend Lario brings the Lario all the way up as well. Her heal factor is about, let's see, 2,000, a heal high of 2,000, and a heal low of 1,500. But guys, you got to consider the 2,000 is measured from raw data, meaning your unit has 0 recovery. So the more recovery your unit has, the more it'll heal. Okay, so you guys got to know that right there. But the more HP your unit has and the less recovery it has, the more the more difficult it's going to be to raise that HP to max. But yeah, she works just as well as Shira. I mean, up until wave 5 is where you're going to notice, the difference. If you pay attention to the left, how much damage we've taken from the defense buff as opposed to how much damage we've taken from Shira. So we killed Orwin in 2 turns with Shira. Took 3 turns to kill it with Ren. None of our units died with the Shira. 2 of our units died with Ren. So there you guys have it. I hope this video kind of gave you a rough idea of how good Ren is. I'm not going to do a rating from 0 to 10. That's not my style. But I actually like Ren a lot. Is she worth a Sphere Frog? I say yes. I think she is. That's my review. Ren is actually a pretty useful unit. The 25 hit AoE comes in handy. She's a healer. She's a support. She's really good. She's a really good unit. I really like her. I like her a lot better than Lyn. Lyn is, oh my god, don't get me started with Lyn. But Ren, I really like Lyn. The leader skill actually comes in handy. Nullifies all status elements. Boosts the heart crystal, not battle crystal drop rate, and recovers HP for all units each turn. So you may want to consider using her for trials if you don't have any, meta units, any elite units like Shira or anyone that negates status elements. So hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it kind of helped you out a little bit. And until next time, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my other videos. Boom, Maxwell right there. Boom, Grah right there. If you want to know how to get some BB fodder, bam, right there. All of them in the description below. Peace out.